Hey guys, TazManiaAhmed and I'm welcome to day 174 of the Quran Challenge. Today we'll be starting verse 87 of Surah An-NAML. But before we begin, we'll be reading Surah Al-Fatiha. A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajeem. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the accursed. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise for Allah, Lord of all worlds. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. The most compassionate, most merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin. Master of the Day of Judgment. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Guide us along the straight path. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. I mean the path of those you are blessed, not those you are displeased with, or those who are astray. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ويوم ينفخ في السور ففزع من في السماوات ومن في الأرض إلا من شاء الله وكل أتوه داخرين. And beware of the day the trumpet will be blown, and all those in the heavens and all those on the earth will be horrified to the point of death, except those Allah wills to spare, and all will come before Him fully so humble. The trumpet will be blown at two different occasions, signaling the beginning of Judgment Day. The first blow will cause all creation to die, except whoever Allah spares, and the second will cause them to be raised from the dead. وَتَرَى الْجِبَالَ تَحْسَبُهَا جَامِدَةً وَهِيَ تَمُرُّ مَرَّ السَّحَابِ صُنْعَ اللَّهِ الَّذِي أَتْقَنَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ إِنَّهُ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَفْعَلُونَ. Now you see the mountains thinking they are fully fixed. Now you see the mountains thinking they are firmly fixed, but they are traveling just like clouds. That is the design of Allah, who has perfected everything. Surely He is all aware of what you do. من جاء بالحسنة فله خير منها وهم من فزع يومئذ آمنون. Whoever comes with a good deed will be rewarded with what is better, and they will be secure from that day, from the horror on that day. وَمَنْ جَاءَ بِالسَّيِّئَةِ فَكُبَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ فِي النَّارِ هَلْ تُجْزَوْنَ إِلَّا مَا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. And whoever comes with an evil deed will be hurled face first into the fire. Are you rewarded except for what you used to do? إنما أمرت أن أعبد رب هذه البلدة الذي حرمها وله كل شيء وأمرت أن أكون من المسلمين. Say, O Prophet, I have only been commanded to worship the Lord of this city of Mecca, who has made it sacred, and to Him belongs everything, and I am commanded to be one of those who fully submit to Him. وأن أتلو القرآن فمن اهتدى فإنما يهتدي لنفسه ومن ضل فقل إنما أنا من المنذرين. And to recite the Quran, then whoever chooses to be guided is only for their own good, but whoever chooses to stray, say, O Prophet, I am only a warner. وَقُلِ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ سَيُرِيكُمْ آيَاتِهِ فَتَعْرِفُونَهَا وَمَا رَبُّكَ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. Say, all praise for Allah, He will show you His signs and you will recognize them, and your Lord is never unaware of what you do. Suraqh al-Azim. May Allah accept the recitation of Surah An-NAML. And now we begin the next surah, which is Surah Al-Qasas, the stories. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. طاسين ميم تلك آيات الكتاب المبين. These are the verses of the clear book. نتلو عليك من نبع موسى وفرعون بالحق لقوم يؤمنون. We narrate to you, O Prophet, part of the story of Moses and Pharaoh in truth for people who believe. إن فرعون علا في الأرض وجعل أهلها شيعا يستضعف طائفة منهم يذبح أبناءهم ويستحيي نساءهم إنه كان من المفسدين. Indeed, Pharaoh arrogantly elevated himself in the land and divided its people into subservient groups, one of which he persecuted, slaughtering their sons and keeping their women. He was truly one of the corruptors. ونريد أن نمن على الذين استضعفوا في الأرض ونجعلهم أئمة ونجعلهم الوارثين. But it was our will to favor those who were oppressed in the land, making them models of faith as well as successors. ونمكن لهم في الأرض ونري فرعون وهامان وجنودهما منهم ما كانوا يحذرون. And to establish them in the land, and through them show Pharaoh, Haman, and their soldiers the fulfillment of what they had feared. It is commonly believed that Haman was in charge of architecture during the reign of Pharaoh and at the time of Moses salam. For fulfillment of the Pharaoh's old dream that his reign would come to an end at the hands of a boy from the children of Israel. وأوحينا إلى أم موسى أن أرضعه فإذا خفت عليه فألقيه في اليم ولا تخافي ولا تحزني إنا رادوه إليك وجائلوه من المرسلين. You inspired the mother of Moses, nurse him, but when you fear for him, put him then into the river, and do not fear or grieve. We will certainly return him to you and make him one of the messengers. فالتقطه آل فرعون ليكون لهم عدوا وحزنا إن فرعون وهامان وجنودهما كانوا خاطئين. And it so happened that Pharaoh's people picked him up only to become their enemy and source of grief. Surely Pharaoh, Haman, and their soldiers were sinful. وقالت امرأة فرعون قرة عين لي ولك لا تقتلوه عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا وهم لا يشعرون. Pharaoh's wife said to him, "This baby is a source of joy for me and you. Do not kill him. Perhaps he may be useful to us, or we may adopt him as a son." They were unaware of what was to come. وأصبح فؤاد أم موسى فارقا إن كادت لتبدي به لولا أربتنا على قلبها لتكون من المؤمنين. And the heart of Moses' mother ached so much that she almost gave away his identity. Had we not reassured her in order for her to have faith in Allah's promise? وقالت لأخته قصه فبصرت به عن جنوب وهم لا يشعرون. And she said to his sister, "Keep track of him." So she watched him from a distance while they were unaware. وَحَرَّمْنَا عَلَيْهِ الْمَرَاضِعَ مِنْ قَبْلُ فَقَالَتْ هَلْ أَدُلُّكُمْ عَلَى أَهْلِ بَيْتٍ يَكْفُلُونَهُ لَكُمْ وَهُمْ لَهُ نَاصِحُونَ. And we had caused him to refuse all wet nurses at first, so his sister suggested, "Shall I direct you to a family who will bring him up for you and take good care of him?" فَرَدَدْنَاهُ إِلَىٰ أُمِّهِ كَيْ تَقَرَّ عَيْنُهَا وَلَا تَحْزَنَ وَلِتَعْلَمَ أَنَّ وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقٌّ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. This is how we returned him to his mother, so that her heart would be put to ease and not grieve, and that she would know that Allah's promise is always true, but most people do not know. ولما بلغ أشده واستوى آتيناه حكما وعلما وكذلك نجزي المحسنين. And when he reached his full strength and maturity, we gave him wisdom and knowledge. This is how we reward the good doers. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May Allah accept the citation. May Allah forgive me if I made any mistake while reciting. May Allah make us among those who are the good doers, and He grants us more wisdom and knowledge. Ameen. Inshallah, tomorrow I'll be starting on verse 15 of Surah Al-Qasas. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.